So what was the early Christian accusation against Paul? According to Eusebius, the writer of church history in the 4th century, he wrote that there were two major Christians in the 1st century, Jewish Christians and Pauline Christians. And eventually it was Pauline Christianity who later became dominant. Okay, let's see from this writing in Acts chapter 21 to see what was the teaching of Paul and how was it opposed to that of the disciples and the elders of Jerusalem. So here we are told that Paul visited Jerusalem in Acts chapter 21. I'm reading from verse 20. He says, and he told them about everything he had done. And then from verse 20, we are told that they said to him, you know, dear brother, how many thousands of Jews have also believed, and they all followed the law of Moses very seriously. So these were the elders talking to Paul. Okay, but the Jewish believers here in Jerusalem have been told that you are teaching all the Jews who live among the Gentiles to turn backs on the law of Moses. They've heard that you teach them not to circumcise their children or follow the Jewish customs. So this was the elders, consisting of James, Peter, and the rest, talking to Paul about why he's teaching that there is a rumor like this. It was a rumor at the time. Okay, but now we have access to the letters of Paul, and we know that indeed he actually taught that people should forsake the law of Moses. Like in the book of Ephesians 2 verse 15, where he says that the crucifixion of Jesus Christ has actually brought an end to the law and all of his commandments. Ephesians 2 verse 15, you would like to check that out. Okay, they said, okay, well, this is what we should do. Take these four men, I'm reading from verse 23, and take them to the temple to offer their vow. Okay, go with them to the temple and join them in the purification ceremony, paying for them to have their heads ritually shaven. Okay, then everyone will know that the rumors are false and that you yourself observe the Jewish law. Okay, so they gave Paul a test. If you want to show that the rumors are actually false, then this is what you should do. Take them to the temple and offer for their sacrifices. Then they continued, what about the Gentile believers, those who are not naturally Jewish? They should do what they were already told in a letter. So you can read Acts chapter 15 for that. They should abstain from eating food offered to idols, from consuming blood, and from the meat of strangled animals, and from sexual immorality. So this is the reduced version of the law that was given to those who are Gentiles. But as we know today, even the Pauline Christianity and also the Christians of today who follow Paul do not even stay away from consuming blood, strangled animals, or food offered to idols. According to Paul, he said all food are clean in the market. We should eat all food that is sold in the market, and we should not ask questions for conscience sake. So according to Eusebius, he said that these Jewish Christians later considered Paul to be a heretic. So this is from Acts chapter 21, and it shows how he went against the doctrines of the disciples and how he was later arrested. You can read that. Till next time.